I'm sure guaranteed this is going to be a good fight.
Yes, now. We're getting pretty deep into the winner's bracket.
Yeah, we are diving in there. And we are seeing a lot of big, stacked names head to that loser's bracket right now.
Nairo versus Larry. This I would have watched. I don't think these two have ever fought in tournament.
I cannot recall a time these two have met in tournament. I think this is the first time.
Yeah, and of course, Larry, a slayer of Meta Knights. You know, somebody, I was actually having a conversation downstairs with a couple of European players, and we were saying, and I was presented with the argument, you know, in the current meta game, the Falco versus Meta Knight matchup is even. And I was like, nah, no way, it's +1 Meta Knight. And then they started talking to me, and they were like, well, look at it this way. Look at all the top Falcos. You know, you have Masha, who hasn't been losing to Meta Knight. Like, there's no Meta Knight that has not lost to a Falco, except there was one. But when you think about all the Meta Knights that are out there, you know, Falcos have been having a very strong showing. Larry has been going even, slightly above even with Tyrant. You know, you've had Masha, you know, taking games off, taking sets off all the Japanese Meta Knights. So the top Falcos have been doing work.
Yeah, it has been something to see. And we are jumping right into this match. Nashville is our starter stage here.
Nairo micro spacing out of those lasers. Nice reflector, one of my favorite options.
Yeah, Larry uses that reflector so well.
It's very good.
Really love
a lot of people just ignore how powerful of an option that is.
Right?
It has such great range, and it comes out very quickly.
And Larry, he's just the type of player who'll use all the tools in his arsenal to get the job done.
Yeah. It does have half a second of cooldown. However, if you're airborne the majority of the time, you can space it just like anything else.
Larry's got so many MKs under his belt.
And
this being the first time these two have met, it is so hard to call. And that was a good grab by Larry. Unable to follow up, though.
He actually could have got another grab. I think he was looking for the reset since the platform was going off to the right side, but I personally would have taken another grab. I know he probably didn't want to down air him off the platform because he would have rather set up a tech chase to a forward smash.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Oh, no. Smart by Larry. He's realizing, all right, if I dodge now, I could get completely wrecked. But I could also just take these up airs and wait for something to happen. Excellent reaction by Nairo. Was that intended to be a dash kiss? Unsure. That should have been a dash kiss, but a dash attack will be clean. Larry tries to get the read on an air dodge. Doesn't give him any profit.
Oh, that was a nice footstep. Larry always so entertaining when he plays. A couple missed opportunities for both of them there.
Yeah, but Falco's spot dodge really hard to take advantage of. Only 2 frames of vulnerability at the end. I always say that move is so broken.
It is.
Comes out on frame 2, 21 frames of invincibility. No, excuse me, 20 frames of invincibility, 2 frames of lag. Like, what kind of trade-off is that? You just summon 10 times the and that lasered up smash will close out the stock. But it's like you just summon 10 times the amount of invincibility per lag ratio. It's ridiculous. How do you punish that?
Nice choices by Larry. Nairo, who's so good at using that glide, just getting advantage. Ooh. Larry having none of it. Oh, okay.
Very nice.
Make something out of nothing. That is something Larry is so good at doing.
Oh my gosh, Nairo just accidentally cancels his glide attack. I mean, cancels his glide instead of glide attacking. I was actually expecting Larry to read that air dodge into the ground and punish it with a turnaround dakish.
Pierce, you expect so much.
Well, I mean,
so great. You know so much. It's amazing.
The air dodge was a really obvious time, and it looked like he was open. And Larry is because, all right, if you have a situation, it's like, all right, you know Meta Knight's going to air dodge into the ground, and it looks like he's not able to be punished for it. But Falco does have the technology to punish him for it. And that's a type of situation that a player like Larry takes advantage of all the time. It's something that I would do if I had the tech skill to consistently jack-kiss with Falco. And it's definitely something that I would expect Larry to do because he can consistently jack-kiss with Falco.
We got Nairo here really trying to struggle to catch up. Already at 105 on his second stop, while Larry is still under 50.
Larry's got Nairo tied up on the edge. He's getting a little impatient there. But makes a solid hard read there.
As random as it was, that up smash just killed him. Now we're going to have to struggle to get back into this. Ooh.
Nairo makes the correct read.
And you can just see the look on Nairo.
Yeah, he is
Nairo's a player,
furious.
he plays with so much emotion. While Larry, he has the best poker face in Smash. Like, that man's face is unchanging. Like, I really wish I could play a couple hands of poker with him and learn something.
And Larry, very, very unmoved. Always cool, calm, and collected.
Absolutely. That's what makes him so great.
But it could be argued that Nairo's emotions also make him quite a powerful warrior.
Well, yeah, it does fuel him, but at the same time, when you're frustrated, it can really show in your performance.
Absolutely.
Like,
I've definitely seen plenty of times that Nairo got held back. Larry goes for the hard read there. Kind of a good read. The spacing was a little bit off. Larry getting called out.
Larry pulling out all the stops here.
And again, we see Larry's impeccable spacing. And it looks like he's going to take game one off Nairo. Again.
Not over yet. Nairo can still
definitely not
there.
over yet.
He's got a lot of work.
Falco's one of those capable characters. That spear shot. Nairo messing up a glide. Very rare for him. And I'm a little surprised he didn't fastball and then, you know, because I saw the the back air attempt coming out from Larry, right? Larry, I thought he was going to fastball into the ground and then up B the back air to try to close out the stock. He would have closed out the stock, but.
Wow, Larry really, I mean, this is the first time these two have met, and Larry, a very dominant performance over Nairo.
Yeah.
Hey, he might be looking to repeat Apex 2010, another title.
Could be.
We've never had a two-time winner.
We've never had a two-time winner of Apex. For a good reason, though.
Yeah,
They're just
I know.
so stacked.
The talent
Going
is just
through
too
that
thick.
twice, what the heck?
Yeah, talent is too thick.
Nairo threatening that Falco ditto. He's getting some advice from Anti and Vinny.
I know a lot of times when players get a little frustrated or whatever, they'll switch off, you know, in like the finals or whatever. I don't think we're going to see that from Nairo. I think we're going to see him adjust his gameplay accordingly and go for that W.
I mean, Nairo has some other characters. I know he's been training Marth with me. Oh, he hovers over the Marth right as I say it. He has been training some Marth with me, but I think—
I do not recommend it.
Yeah, exactly. I think when you're going up against Larry, you need to bring your best, and his best is Meta Knight, and it is his counter pick stage, so he's going to take it. Meta Knight or Fionn.
A lot more. This isn't a conservative stage list. You got a lot more choices to work with. So we'll see how this benefits Nairo.
I'm a little surprised there. As Larry back aired Nairo's shield, he didn't really react and up B. You can up B that on block, and it will hit the Falco up, and you can even possibly combo it into the glide attack at 0%. So
I had no idea about that.
Yeah.
So right there, Nairo,
excellent
nice
string by Nairo.
String,
I mean, Mach Tornado pretty much shut down every option, but the pivot grab was so rewarding. Larry has, you know, questionable DI there. He didn't SDI the fair. He DI'd into a way that he could get hit by fair. I really like that triple drop up air. We seem to be experiencing some lag. Sorry about that, but Nairo just landed a shuttle loop. No big deal. And we've got the camera back for you guys. Nairo with a solid lead. Orpheon proving to be a great counter pick. Larry getting in there, that laser to Gatling.
You know, this stage really is New Jersey's bread and butter as far as Meta Knight counter picks go. Like Adamus, Shadow, they all love this stage. So.
Well, Adamus loved this stage even as a DDD.
Yeah, even as
great spacing from Larry. But I agree with what you're saying, though. It's a solid counter pick. Wow, that tech, folks. That's what it means to be a top player. All right, you tech out of those death scenarios and you turn it around.
In your face, yes.
One of the best parries I've ever seen.
Good response from Nairo.
That DI too, and he didn't just hold up to get that DI. That was perfect corner DI. All right, he would have died with any other DI except that exact DI.
Larry knows what it takes to win. Stay alive. When you're Falco, that's very important.
If you're watching this right now, take notes. This is what it means to be a top player. This is what it means to be a contender at Apex 2013.
We got two people who on any given day, this could be a grand finals at any tournament.
Exactly.
So to see them, maybe in semis, you know, this is just insane.
Larry's taking his time, but he knows he's got to make something happen to Nairo here. Takes the jab, just techs on a few percent, unstails a few moves. Eventually up tilt kills. Not that soon though. Up tilt will do it though. Very nice options by Larry. Not giving anything more than he needs to and being really patient so that Nairo can't build up the lead any further while he's dropping that stock. Nice response by Nairo.
Nairo is not going to let him put any kind of grab on him.
Larry very fortunate to land on stage there. Nice. Larry picking smooth and again calm, collected options.
Larry out of nowhere is taking the lead back from
My
Nairo.
God. And, one of the things about Larry, and this can be said of most top players, but Larry makes it look so smooth because of
I don't know how he avoided that. This is insane right now. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was saying one of the things about Larry, and it can be said of any top player, but it just looks so good because it's Falco, it's just that all these ground tornadoes being canceled out. But it's that Larry, he really, once he gets advantage, he knows how to follow it up. And the thing is, Falco's not even good at following up horizontal advantage that well. But Larry just makes read after read and uses all of his tools and just outplays you, and that's what makes him so fantastic.
I feel like that down throw to, Dak is getting a little predictable. It hasn't hit one time.
Yeah, it has not. I mean, if they ever air dodge.
Ooh. Out of shield, up smash. Larry steals the lead back from Nairo, who needs to have this to take it to game 3 or he is going to lose it.
Nice silent laser into block. That was probably intended to be a forward-moving neutral air. Larry's putting the platform pressure on to Nairo now, but he's not going to do too much more in terms of direct play because he knows now Nairo's aware, and he doesn't want to get caught out by a detail, a shuttle loop, or a mock tornado.
Oh,
and there's the laser lock.
It's not going to do too much, but enough to rattle Nairo and help Larry establish control even more. Very safe recoveries by Larry. Very good at extending his lead.
And I love how Larry never takes any more than he can get.
Yeah,
good read by Nairo.
That was a good down there.
Still anyone's game.
Put him back
64 is not the most amount to make up, especially for a Meta Knight.
Larry going for those hard reads. Gotta be careful. Ooh, out of jump. The stage is changing. Okay. Oh!
That won't kill.
Fantastic read, but it will put him damn near close to kill percent.
Larry
looking
again.
for it. Oh, gets it,
yes! B-Dacus. Larry takes out Nairo 2-0.
Despite a stage disadvantage. And that, we don't see too much emotion from Larry too often, but he's definitely happy about that one. And Nairo is extremely upset.
Yeah, he's mad. He's mad, and what I can see in his face is that he's really mad he lost, but you can also see the respect from Nairo. Like, there's respect behind that anger.
He realizes that he got outplayed. Yeah. That's all there is to it. He didn't get outplayed, he got outplayed.
Exactly.
Larry, hey, can we get a word from you, please?
Yeah.
Please.
Interview this man.
All right. My man, have a seat real quick.